Disnerds. As you can kind of tell, we went to Halloween Horror Nights last night and my voice is raspy from all the screaming. Jessi actually screamed more than I did, and yet it's me, the one that lost my voice.
She's a screamer.
She's a screamer.
That's why I'm used to it now.
So we are in front of the Skyliner because we are on our way to Epcot. It is about noon because we went to bed at like 3:30 a.m. last night. It was so late, but we wanted to like sleep in. We really planned it out this way though. We knew that we were going to be getting back late, so we really wanted to play it smart. And so now we're just taking a chill. We're going to go Epcot for about 5 hours. Jessi got in onto the Remy Ratatouille adventure. It's a pass holder preview day. Even though I'm a pass holder, it's completely sold out. I mean, we might try to get me on. We're gonna try
and see what happens, but I mean, obviously there's no guarantees still.
Exactly, and I'm not gonna be disappointed. I am coming back in January and February, so for me, I know I'm gonna have the option to ride it. I'm sure it's a very cute ride too. We were checking the wait times though. Everything else is like underneath 20 minutes, aside from Test Track, which was like 50.
Yeah, and Figment, which was at 85 minutes. I'm joking.
It was at 5 minutes.
Whatever.
She is always going to be on Figment bandwagon being like, I want it to be like an hour long, but then you wouldn't be able to ride it as often.
That's fair.
So you want it to be at 5 minutes?
Yeah, I want it to be at 5 minutes. Actually, just wanting them to just leave me on the ride. Like, why don't they just let
stay
me do that?
and I'll just go around the park. Yeah. So Disnerds, we're gonna go on to the Skyliner right now, go to Epcot, and then later on the night, I don't know if it's gonna be part of this vlog, but we're going to Boo Bash for the first time in Magic Kingdom tonight, which we are so excited for. We already have our outfits out and everything.
You do.
So, well, I do, but but for me, I got too excited. I put it to the side. So I'm just so excited. So we're gonna go on Skyliner and come on the journey with us. Is it down?
That's how we do it today.
Good, yourself.
Excellent, wonderful. Thank you for asking. Where are we visiting from?
I've been teaching Jessi some French, and we've been having a lot of fun with it. Say your bonjour again.
Bonjour!
Very aggressive, but we're enjoying it.
And then, Mama, I want biscuit.
Very good.
That's like, Mama, can I have a cookie?
Exactly.
That's the only thing I know in French, so.
You know we.
I know oui.
And bonjour!
We're going to Epcot.
We're at Epcot officially, so excited to get in here. Jessi and I are now walking through France because we're gonna go to the Boulangerie Patisserie, which is basically just kind of like a little sweet shop that they have here, but also kind of like bread shop. It kind of deals with anything carbs, basically. So we're gonna have kind of lunch now. It's kind of our breakfast because we had a late start, but before we got in there, we went to go pick up our hide and squeak map. So this is something at the Festival of Food and Wine that you can do, where you walk around the world, all the pavilions, and you have to find where a secret little Remy is located for a prize at the end of it. So had to go pick this up so that over the next 2 times that we're at Epcot, I can go complete this to get our prize. So let's go around the world. In France, oh, it's so pretty. So now we have to make sure that we keep an eye out for Remy. but we are on a mission for food because we're needing it right now. Look at Jessi's oof. Look at her little like Remy. So found a nice little spot in the corner here, and Jessi is just still paying for her order. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of what I got, as well as like how it looks like in here, because it's really, really pretty. So that's where you could go ahead and order your food over there. It was a pretty long line, and Jessi does say it's pretty consistently long. So it did take us about like 20-ish minutes or so take that into account. This is kind of spot, not a lot of space available, but I did find this one, and I got a huge cheesy concoction. I got this croque monsieur, which is basically kind of like a cheese and ham sandwich, and then I also got this cheesy bread. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but I am so excited to get into this. I'm starving. So I scarfed down the croque monsieur. I thought it was really good, really creamy. I wish it was a tiny bit saltier, but it was still very nice. Now I'm moving on to this one. I was thinking of saving it, but I'm actually still starving. So I'm still gonna have a little bit of this. So this, I don't remember the official name, but I think it's pain au fromage. I'm pretty sure it's cheese bread, but it has kind of like a tomato paste base. So the best way I could describe it is it's almost like pizza, but on like French bread. And it has like multiple cheese in it. It has like goat cheese, it has goat cheese and brie, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm gonna put description out here, but I'm gonna jump in. Got a little friend who's scurrying away. All right, so a little disappointing, just because for us, they only open up for pass holder, you know, kind of after the registration started for Remy's Ratatouille. So unfortunately, because they're kind of trying to respect their capacity, I wasn't able to get on with Jessi, even if I was just one more, which again, I completely respect. I'm not angry at them at that for it. It's just a little disappointing because I am a pass holder, but I get it, it's capacity wise. So Jessi is gonna go ahead and enjoy Remy's, and she's gonna go ahead and film everything. I know that there's tons of videos online as well too. It looks like a very, very cute ride, but I will be able to enjoy it in January when I do come back. So I am looking forward to that moment, and I will be able to do that with my boyfriend Jay and Pam. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do in the meantime is I'm gonna go to the closest attraction, which is basically Frozen, because that's actually like one of my favorite rides here. So Jessi's gonna come meet up with me in Norway, and then we're gonna probably ride Frozen again together. Let's go see Elsa and Anna. And as I was walking, I'm seeing Aurora. This is one of the first princesses I've seen here. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hi Aurora, how are you doing?
Oh, wonderful. It's a beautiful dress.
Yes, you're not hot at all in your dress?
Oh, no.
No?
I was fine twirling this morning.
So you're doing some dancing or not?
Of course.
Yeah.
Indeed, in fact, whenever Mr. Owl wakes up, perhaps I can show a dance with him.
Oh, that would be a great dancing moment.
He tends to sleep quite late into the day.
Oh, he was like me this morning. Yes.
Perhaps your nickname might be Sleeping Beauty, too.
Yes, I was a little bit of a sleeping beauty, that's for sure. It's so nice to see you.
Oh, so lovely to see you, too, dear.
Yeah.
Do keep an eye for my good fairies, please.
I definitely
They're
will.
always fluttering about everywhere.
Definitely. Can I get a photo as well?
Of course, dear.
So I am in Greece, and the first thing I am noticing is that we have Remy with the salt and pepper shaker. So what I'll be able to do now is that I have Greece right here, and where is the salt and pepper shaker? Oh, actually, I actually see multiple. Okay, wait, I need to confirm this. I need to go look into this. What's really nice about the map is that if you really are going around the world, you can make sure that you're not missing a stop. So right now I'm in Japan. So I'm going to see if at the quick service we can see Remy somewhere. So this is the food booth of Japan. And can we find Remy anywhere? I'm not seeing him. It's so beautiful. And this will be the new show. So all these new archways that you're seeing is the new Harmonia show that is starting as of October 1st, because that is the official 50th anniversary. So there's tons of new shows starting pretty much at every park here. So these are the barges that are there. It's gonna be this huge like water and light show. So I'll also be able to enjoy that at a later time. Really looking forward to that. Over at the American Pavilion now, I could not find it in Japan. So I'm just walking around because we're still gonna be here on Sunday afternoon. So I wanna finish that as well on that day. So please keep a lookout for that vlog to see if I finished the hide and squeak adventure. Frozen did go up to about 30 minutes, and I think Test Track is still at like 50, but I think it went down to 45. So we're just gonna take it really easy breezy today. I think I love the Germany Pavilion so much. Some of you may not be aware, but I was actually born in Germany. My dad was in the military, Canadian military. He got posted there for 7 years with my mom. And I lived there until the age of 5, and that's when we moved back to Canada. First Ontario, then Quebec, where I am currently located. And yeah, so I always had like a special place in my heart for that pavilion, just because I was born there. Oh, I see Remy already. So this one was a lot more obvious. I find like in terms of all the other ones, it's super hard to find him. So I think he is there with garlic. I'm pretty sure that's garlic. It could be onions, but I'm pretty sure that's garlic. So let me go put that on my list. Now we are in China. And so let's see if we can find Remy here, because it is really tough to find some of them. I'm telling you, they really hide him. Some place, like I said before, it could be really obvious, some other times not. And I am just trying to find them just by easing through. So I don't know if I need to go in. I'm going to have to explore that maybe more on Sunday, because I know that Jessi is going to be most likely wanting to look around at them with me. But we are coming up to Norway, so I will be able to ride Frozen, which is super exciting. Cannot wait to get on it. I absolutely adore that ride and that movie. I know that it's a little bit, people say it's a little bit overrated, but I think that, you know, we have to remind ourselves that when it first came out, like what a joy it was to watch. And just because it's everywhere now, everybody's kind of getting annoyed by it, at least from what I hear. But, you know, I still think it's a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic movie. And this ride is just so good. So interesting, they still have the dividers up in the actual Frozen queue. So we're also required to wear a mask inside of all rides, stores, etc., which is awesome. I definitely agree and support that, especially with Florida's rates recently. But can we just take a moment of how beautiful the inside of this is? Shame there's plexiglass, but completely understand. All right, so we are on Frozen, and it actually broke down. They are temporarily closing it, so we're kind of just stuck in line. But they're going to be giving us a fast pass, so we're just kind of waiting around for instruction.
We are very sorry, but due to technical difficulties with our ride, Frozen Ever After has to be closed. Please continue walking forward, and a cast member will assist you.
Okay, there. Now we can walk forward. We've been kind of waiting around for like 5 minutes, waiting for where we could go.
We're very sorry for the inconvenience.
So just got off of Frozen, which broke down, which is, I mean, that sucks, but at the same time, we did get a fast pass out of it, which is awesome, for whatever attraction. Don't know if it's gonna be really worth it today, aside if I do like Test Track right now. So I'm actually gonna start heading down that way. Jessi still hasn't messaged me yet to say that she's done Ratatouille, so I think there's actually a pretty long line for that, despite kind of like the return window you can come into. So I'm just gonna kind of take a stroll around and go through Mexico. Definitely want to drink from Mexico after all that. Gonna be honest, it kind of took a little bit of time. It was a little bit confusing in terms of like when the ride breaks down. It was the first time for me like really seeing that. And they said like, oh, wait in line, we're gonna do it, but nobody was like really moving. So it took about a good like 10-15 minutes. So it's kind of like a little bit of a time waster when you're just kind of standing in line waiting for something. But I mean, hey, get a fast pass, things happen too. Like, I completely understand that. I mean, again, it is a theme park, right? It is attractions and things will break down. It's just, I wish we got out of there just a tiny bit quicker. But to stay on to the positive note, we do see Mexico here. I am getting to the other lands and then gonna meet up with Jessi so we can go have some fun with everything. So made my way into Mexico. I'm going to definitely get a drink right after this. So I'm going to go on to the Three Caballeros, so the Grand Fiesta, which is the ride that they have here in the Mexican Pavilion. A really cute one. The wait time is like 5 minutes. So gonna go hop on that bad boy. But again, I love visiting Mexico. I absolutely love this pavilion too. So let's get on this. I think this is the end of the line. This is one of the dining experiences you can have. It's so beautiful, and the ride will be kind of traveling through that at one point.
Why am I eating the bowl? No, well. No, well. And to be the first time doing adrenaline, oh my goodness.
Caballeros de Sevilla, rueda de felicidad. We have the stars to guide us.
So after that fun ride, it got me really thirsty. So I am at the Casa de Tequila to get myself a drink. I think I deserve it. Let's go for it. Girl just hanging out right there. Wow. So being it was very, very hot, I said I needed a drink, and the margarita stand was just so long. The Casa de Tequila, the line was just so long. And as I was walking by Joffrey's, they had no line. They actually serve alcohol, and I got what is called the frozen strawberry lemon sunrise or sunset. I think it's sunrise. Still pricey, but it's about the exact same price that you get over there anyways. And let's just try it now because it's that is really good. And it's not like too overly sweet, but it has like enough kick to it. Oh God, I'm really enjoying this. I have to pace myself because it does have alcohol, and I got a double shot because why not? We're in Epcot. I'm going to be meeting up with Jessi. She should be walking around the world anytime soon, and then we're gonna be heading over to probably like Soarin' and Figment, and all that fun stuff, because the waits over there are like 5-10 minutes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm just waiting for her and just chilling out at the Hawaii booth. And look who I found. We have Remy up there. And if we look a little bit closer, I believe that's him with the balsamic. So I need to go put that on my sticker map. Rejoin Jessi again.
The only reason we're coming to Epcot.
So just met up with Jessi again, and we're gonna go ride Figment. All the rides on this side of the park, so like whether it's soaring, living off the land, Nemo and Friends, like, you know, with the seas. We're gonna go bang these out. I think within like an hour, like we can get so much done. But we are so excited. Can you hear Jessi? She's literally telling everybody it's the best ride. So living up true to her favorite Figment. So excited. 5-minute wait, we're going on Figment. So Jessi and I just finished flossing and dancing in front of the land, a tradition that she always has. We're about to get on to Soarin' and the land right after this. So we're gonna go whip out some rides right now. We had an amazing time at Figment. You love Figment?
Figment is my favorite thing in the world.
Literally is.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and go on Soaring to get some more AC on us, because Lord knows we need it today.
Oh my god, guys, can you see him? It's Mickey.
Oh my god, it's Mickey. Guys, it's Mickey. Hi, Mickey! Oh my god, it's Mickey. Hi, Mickey! Hi, Mickey! Hi, Mickey! Soarin', 10 minutes? Yes, please.
Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources. While there are more than 50,000 edible plants.
So we just got off of the land, and so we really needed a bite to eat. Jessi's getting one to go because she wants to kind of rest up a little bit before the Boo Bash, which is later. I'm gonna stick around just to kind of finish off some of the rides and also head out in about an hour, grab some merch from here as well. But what I'm eating is actually the Caesar salad with the fire roasted chicken, or the oak roasted chicken, I believe it was. Really tasty, really good, with just a fountain drink. Pretty pricey, it's about 15 bucks US for all this, but I mean, it is so good. It is so refreshing on such a hot day. All right, so just got out of the land, had a really refreshing lunch. That salad was just beyond, it was really delicious. I think it is always, you know, it's overpriced, it's Disney, it is. I mean, let's be real, for a salad, but is it really that bad? It really is not. I think in terms of like a fast service. So right now, Jessi has gone back to the room. I've given myself about an hour challenge. So I want to bring you guys on this challenge with me, where I'm gonna try to ride as many rides as I can within the next hour. And what I think I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go do Test Track, and then I have my Fast Pass still, and I think I'm gonna go into Frozen because it's a 40-minute wait. It did reopen up. And then I'm gonna go get some merch, I think, for the way back. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, just because I as well want to go back to the room and just kind of rest a little bit before Boo Bash. Also, really good tip, when you're at the Seasons eating, what you can do is you can get a refillable cup. Well, it's just like the fountain service, and so you get a drink, your pop station, whatever the case may be. And I actually just fill this up so that before I headed out, I have another drink for myself to walk around the park with. So that's really refreshing. So in terms of the Food and Wine Festival, here's right beside Test Track, they have Flavors from Fire, which has a menu of the corned beef, the chimichurri upafent, the s'mores whoopie pie, and some beverages with alcohol. And then as we go further, there's also a mac and cheese section that's over there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna try to get onto the single rider queue line for Test Track. Okay, so Test Track has closed down due to inclement weather. So we're gonna go over to Frozen. And what I'm hoping is that Skyliner will not close down by the time I get on it. If not, I have to take the bus or a lift. That would be kind of sucky, but I mean, what can you expect? It's hurricane season. So this is something that I was completely expecting. Just know that if you're thinking of traveling during the months of August, September, and the beginning of October, that there's always a chance of thunder showers, thunderstorms, everything. We've been lucky, sometimes we haven't been lucky, But so far so good. And then it's supposed to rain from about 5 to 8 p.m.-ish. And then we have Boo Bash that's from 9 to 12. So kind of a fine line. But we are coming again on Sunday, which is always a lot of fun. But cross our fingers that it's gonna be good weather. But Jessi and I are making sure to bring our ponchos, our proper walking rain shoes, everything. But we're just looking more forward to the fun and being able to like ride pretty much everything. Like we're just looking so forward to that. So let's now go run to Frozen.
Snowman, come on, let's go and play. Elsa wants to give us all some fun. She's making everyone a snowy summer day. Oh, you're going to Elsa's ice house. Ben's going, and I'm going, and it'll be so beautiful. See you there. On a day very much like today, on our sacred dresses to do an unselfish act of true love. And full first time in forever. Let's just call it tonight. 'Cause for the first time in forever, you're here
For my sister's magic night.
Are you ready to see Elsa?
They were born ready.
I hope you enjoyed that video of Frozen because it was just epic in person. Oh my god, I got first row, so I got like all like the best views in terms of Elsa's big let it go moment, and it's just so beautiful. And it just literally, I got shivers. It's one of the few times at the beginning of this trip that I started getting shivers about something, and that was one of the moments I was waiting for. So in order to see that and get on it and use my fast pass, because I literally waited about like 5 minutes when actually the wait time now is 50 minutes because of the earlier issue. At least that. I am hearing thundering, and so Jessi has actually just texted me that she got stuck on the Skyliner, poor her. She's at the Caribbean Beach Resort and they had to call in extra buses for them. So she's over there waiting. I'm gonna go over to the, thank you. I'm gonna go over to the merch stand, check that out. Probably going to hop onto like maybe Spaceship Earth on the way out of the park because I have to take the bus back since the Skyliner is down. So if that's the case, gonna be out of here hopefully, and I guess 20-25 minutes, just because Spaceship Earth should have only a 5-minute or like walk on time. And as you can kind of see, skies are kind of getting dark. It was super nice, super hot before, and now it's getting really cool. I do not mind the wind whatsoever, but I'm not looking forward to if there will be rain coming from it. So let's hope that I can go find some shelter, get onto the buses, get back to Pop before any of that happens, so we can just kind of relax and get into our Boo Bash gear. And in Australia, we have Remy with an onion. So it is pouring. I am in my umbrella and it is just like downpour. So you know what? I'm gonna have to take the bus anyways. Might as well make it worth it. Let's go get more wet. Let's go on the seas with Nemo and friends.
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go. Oh, don't worry, just keep your eyes on the board along the way.
Yes, have you seen her?
Seen who? Hi, I'm Dory.
I am looking for my son.
I can help.
Where?
Games? I love games. Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish.
Right.
I wonder if clownfish taste.
Swimming around the sea. All of them out there for me. In the big blue world. The big blue world.
It's a nice song, but the just never stop. Never, ever stop.
For kids, they have these, well, I mean, even for adults too, they have these great recreational areas and just so themed, so fun. And when you really walk through, it really kind of goes through marine life. It goes through all the different fishes. We went to the manatees. I really love this zone, especially if you just want to chill and relax inside. And so with that, we're gonna exit and go back, hopefully not into as much rain, and go take the buses to Pop, because it's about 5 p.m. now and we want to get to Magic Kingdom by 7 for our entries. Oh, I heard it's pouring, so umbrella it is. It's actually not that bad now. It's just drizzling. Hopefully, if it does rain later, it's like this, because I can even do this with an umbrella or not an umbrella. Just really depends. Bye, have a good day. And how could I not leave the park without showing you guys Spaceship Earth? Jessi and I went on it our second night here when we're trying to get on to Epcot Forever, the fireworks show, but it was raining, so irony. But just look at that. And at night it's all lit up now. They have all these different orbs. Oh, can you hear that thunder? So welcome to September weather, like I was saying earlier. So heading towards the park exit, I had still a very fun day at Epcot. No, it wasn't a super eventful afternoon. It was a pretty short afternoon of about like 4 or 5 hours that we're here, but it was really because we need to relax from Halloween Horror Nights and because we're doing Boo Bash tonight. So keep an eye out for that vlog that's coming out. If you are enjoying the content putting out, feel free to subscribe, comment. I would love to see what was your favorite part of the day. Have you been in September? Have you guys been experiencing kind of weather like this? I'm sure most of you guys have if you have come in September. But I hope you really did enjoy it. So if I did go ahead and make your day a little bit more magical, please make sure to pay that magic forward to somebody else who may need it. Especially for me right now, being the most magical place on earth, I couldn't be happier despite the rain. Ooh, went through a puddle there. Luckily I have my rain shoes. So I'm gonna go have some fun at the Boo Bash, and I hope you did definitely have at least some fun with me. Have yourself an amazing week. We'll talk soon. Bye.